Titan Fragrances here. Welcome back, YouTube. I hope everyone out there is well, doing all the things to keep yourself well. This is a tag video. I want to shout out to Mersey who tagged me on this. Thank you, my brother from across the pond. You may have heard of it. You've seen it going around. I do like the concept. It's called Show Us Your Spritz. I'll get my tags out of the way right out the gate. Mr. Cheap Sense, would like to hear your take on this. If you have a chance, my brother, do that. And Jesus Fragrances out there in Cali, give me your spin, my brother. I definitely am interested in seeing with what you got. If you're stumbling across this channel for the first time, I do thank you for your time. I hope that you do get some enjoyment, some value, maybe some hints, some things like that. And that's really the reason why I started this channel. Hopefully help all you guys out there, like many have helped myself out in my fragrance journey. I am by no means an expert. I'm just a connoisseur. I do like different things, and I hope that we can cover all types of fragrances, niche, independent, designer, you name it. I like it. Okay, at least to try it. Let's get started. Won't take too long. The concept here is pretty simple. I'll explain each section as we go along and give you my take. First one is unicorns are real. Okay, that is basically what took me the longest to get, I guess. So maybe one of those, you hear about it all the time, and the one that I could think of that it really took me a while to get, just because it's harder to get, is Dior's Fahrenheit Parfum. And that one right here was a little bit hard. I got to send a shout out to Koshik. He definitely got it in. It took a little bit, but man, is it a gem. The violet that you find in Fahrenheit, the petrol vibe toned down a bit, the beautiful leather put in there, just a gorgeous scent, quickly climbing the ranks. I love it. It is a phenomenal, if you can get your hands on it, Dior Homme Parfum. Okay. Next one, House of the Rising Scent. Now, that is a recent house, at least maybe up and coming house. It's recent for me. I just found it out this year, basically, and I have to give it out to it because to this banger. I'm gonna go with Voodoo from Genre Parfums. This thing is just a beast. If you check out some of my videos, I have definitely talked about this one. Man, I love it. Sprays are gorgeous, awesome. Especially for this time of year. I'm down in Texas, so most of the time we do spend a lot of time in spring, summertime, more so than we do in any other season. This thing is a beast, and it is a gem. I definitely love it. Glad I found it, and all his other stuff is definitely really good. So check it out. Genre Parfums, Voodoo. Heart the Hype. Something that is hyped up in the community. If you're like myself, you go to all the other channels, and I definitely advise that. Check out many channels, many of the old school channels, many new channels coming up, and agree with the hype. And this is maybe not for everyone, but for me, I've definitely grown to love it. Not necessarily grown, because when I first smelled it, it is phenomenal, but you gotta like Iris. This is Dior Homme Parfum, right? This thing is a monster. If you like Iris, oh, this thing is some leather. It is just a beast. And I'm talking beast in the sense of it's going to be, you're one spray, maybe two, and you're going to be out there. You're going to be pushing it out there, but it is gorgeous. If you love Iris, you got to be, I think this is a dressed up. The only drawback is it is a little, for me, a little bit situationally limited, because you're not going to wear this in the dead of summer, and you're also probably, I would take this as a more dressed up formal fragrance, but man, it is a gem, and you will, 10 hours, it's going to be it's going to be out there, and if you spray it on clothes, you're going to have it the next day easy. So Dior Homme Parfum. On to the next one, Renounce the Ounce. What was overhyped? In my opinion. Now, some of y'all love it, obviously, because of the hype. I don't necessarily hate it. I just think it was hyped to the extreme, or has been, and it just didn't quite do it for me. And that is going to be Leighton. So bring on the hate. Like I said, it ain't bad. It just seemed, I definitely, heard a lot of things about it. It makes a lot of lists, and I think it's not bad, but to get the type of draw it gets, for me, it just was, and maybe it's a victim to its own fame. Hype up here, it comes out, I get it. I mean, it's not a bad sin. It's just hard to live up to this, and so that'll be mine. Sorry, Mercy, I saw yours was more of a favorite, but for me, it just didn't work. Now, Love is Blind Buy, right? And I do a lot of blind buying, so you would think it'd be hard, but this was a pretty much a no-brainer. This was top of the list, my best blind buy ever so far. Shout out to you, Georgie. Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. This thing it's just so well blended. It is just a gorgeous scent. I think it can be dressed up, dressed down. Definitely, maybe not a poolside type of or beachside type of scent, but other than that, everything else, any occasion, this thing is a gem. It is just gorgeously blended. It is high quality. And more importantly, the man behind this is genuinely one of the nicest, positive guys out there in this community, and has really embraced FredCom, and man, it is just awesome. Aromatherapy for everyone being stuck inside. This one to spray on, you're going to smoke great. It's just going to really do everything you need it to. The lavender, everything just together. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous modern fougere. Worth it. Go check it out. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Crystal Baller, most anticipated. And that was pretty simple too. George is coming out with a flanker, or at least two. And I'm really looking forward to those. If he puts the love that he, and I know he will, because that's just the kind of guy he is, putting the love and effort into this as he puts into the next ones, I know they're going to be gems. So I'm really, really excited to get those out. And so I take it rare is the next one. Now, I can't say it's probably the rarest in my collection, although I do favor going after discontinued stuff. I don't know what it is. It's just the collector in me. I like to collect those things like that. And I don't know how rare, because I do have a backup bottle, but it is one that I do enjoy, and I think a lot of people, the challenge I have is it is of a cologne concentration, so it doesn't last quite too long. But YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme Frozen Cologne. This thing is a gem. Oh man, it is so good. I love it for bedtime. I love it for around the house. It is just a gorgeous. And like I said, y'all be jealous, because I did jump on it when it came on Fragrance Buy. Thanks to Jensen's old Ashton over there. He notified people or said, hey, it's available. Right then and there, jumped on it. So I got a backup bottle. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. That is I take it rare. Okay. It is sadly discontinued, but man, I love it. I'm stuck on a Band-Aid. Okay, now this one is your favorite artist, your favorite band. I'm from Texas. I got to go with a Texas boy. I like all types of music, but growing up and in my heart, country music for me, I'm going to go with this one for the king himself, George Strait, Spirito Fiorentino. This thing, the reason because man, this is luxurious. If you go into a boot store or something like that, my daughter had mentioned it the best. Like if you walk into a Cavender's, which is down here, I don't know if y'all have those around there, but it's really a boot country western store. You walk in, you get hit with that leather, and it's just, man, it's so good. This is like fine leather. It's the Baccarat Rouge. I have some reviews on it. Check it out. Gorgeous scent. Absolutely love this. I think it's definitely blind buy worthy if you like the DNA of Baccarat Rouge 540. Tone down the sweetness. Throw in some gorgeous leather in there. More like a suede, real fine car leather smell, like on a brand new Mercedes, brand new high-end car, whatever you want to call it, but brand new. Just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. That would be mine. Brain farts stink too. Blind buy that I regret. I do a lot, like I said. I do appreciate all the different scents, some more than others. But if I had to pick one that just and I think some of y'all, I know TOTG is going to be sorry, Ross. This just didn't quite do it for me. I know you liked it quite a bit, but I'm gonna go with red tobacco. It's just a little bit. I don't know. It's just a little bit harsh. It's just a tough one for me to go with. That one just was probably my one that I'm like not my cup of tea. Maybe yours, and that is great. I appreciate that, and I can appreciate this as a scent. It's just not quite my thing. So that was the one. I hope this gives you a little insight onto my taste, some of the things I like. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everyone out there wash your hands, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.